It's about to go down, y'all. Hi, book peeps. It's Courtney. How's your reading going? Read any good books lately? Before I get started, I want to let you know that October is Black History Month in the UK. Personally, I like to celebrate Black History Month in both February and October, or, you know, all year long. Okay, so anyway, recently I actually picked up a book that I had said I was not going to pick up. Not much into YA or retellings as much, but you know what? I had to eat my words, okay? And I thoroughly enjoyed eating those words. Yum, yum, yum. The Weight of Blood by Tiffany D. Jackson, y'all. If y'all have not read this book, pick it up, okay? It's like a thriller horror, a lot of bloodiness and all that stuff, okay? It is a retelling of Carrie. You know, Carrie was told by Stephen King. You know, you have kind of like the nerdy, reclusive girl in school who's bullied, something traumatic happens, and then the popular boy in school asks her to prom, and then the popular girls basically, you know, do something horrific. Then homegirl loses her ish and says, everybody has to pay. Everybody? Everybody. So this is a retelling of it, but it is in a different fashion. The premise of the book is that she, a reclusive girl, she looks white, she goes in the rain one day, hair poofs up, and oh my gosh, she's black, okay? The place is in, what is this, Georgia, I think? So there's already a lot of racial undertones. There's a black prom and a white prom already. There's some craziness that happens in this book. Very relatable, okay? I have a black friend. I don't see color, even though it's like one of the first things you point out. You people, things like that. I can relate to all of those things, which is just irritating me because something happened at work a few days ago that's right along the lines of just some ignorance that happened twice with the same person and they just don't get it, okay? Anyway, I digress. But what I really wanted to talk about this book is black hair, okay? There's a whole lot of just oppressive comments about black hair in this book that did not sit well with me. I am going to say, with the description of the black hair and just the just denigrating way it was described, I almost felt like this book was written by a white person. I really did. But I think maybe the author, who is a black woman, maybe she was just trying to just overemphasize some of the negative things people say about black hair, specifically black women's hair, okay? But I wanted to point out that black hair is beautiful. It is versatile. It is curly. It is kinky. There's different textures. You have like that really dense 4C texture. I have some of that. You also have a bit of 3B, which is a looser curl. I have some of that too, you know? It can be a mixture all in the same head, okay? Black hair comes in many different varieties and colors and things like that, okay? So it's not all the same. But also black hair, in whatever form that you see it in, it's a challenge, okay? I'm going to say that, okay? It's not to say that it's not manageable, but if you want to have a lot of really great styles and all the beautiful things that I hear people compliment people on a daily basis, white and black, you need to appreciate what goes into black hair. Black hair takes hours. I'm not talking about wash, get out the shower, I blow dry it, and then 10 minutes later I'm out the door. Hours. When we say we have a wash day, it's for a reason, okay? It's gonna be all day. No plans needed. But black hair it's time consuming, it takes effort, and it takes a lot of expense and money, okay? So it is something to appreciate it, something to look at, not something to touch without someone's permission, okay? So it's one of those things that I think is to be celebrated. Our crown is a beautiful thing, no matter how short we wear it or how long we wear it, okay? Not to mention, this little fro could actually be a very long if you blow dry it out, okay? So don't get twisted, the little bitty froze that people have. Them girls be rocking some nice long hair, okay? I myself love to switch it up with all the manipulation that it takes for black hair to get it into a style, we tend to switch it up quite often because you're already knee deep in there. Let's go ahead and do something else with it, and something creative and cool. And it's one of the great things that I love about black hair, okay? Wear it in its natural state or do something different. Your choice, okay? You want to cover it up and protect those locks because they definitely can get damaged very, very easily. We can do that too. But black hair is something to be celebrated, and it's beautiful. And don't ever let anyone tell you that it's not, okay? That's my PSA. But read this book. If you have, let me know what you thought of it. And it's gonna get a good rating from me, okay? Like, subscribe, and comment. I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.